Hi,
Perfect.
everyone. Teresa Aker here from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. I am thrilled today to introduce you to Vanessa Vargas. Hi, Vanessa. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you, Teresa?
I'm great. Look at that smile. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you
So
so
I'm just
much.
going to do a quick bio about you, and then we're going to come back to you, okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. So Vanessa Vargas is the CEO of PSW to the Rescue. And she has a wonderful story she had sent me, and I had seen her on social media. So I invited her to come on my show, and I'm thrilled to talk about your story. So let's start at the beginning. Okay, Vanessa?
I got inspired through a play that I saw over the weekend because I have a friend that went to talk about her story and inspired me because I also came from a different country, not from Canada. I'm not from Canada. I came from Peru, and the little city that I live on is called Ventanilla.
Okay.
Yes. I grew up with in a big household with my grandparents, my uncles, my cousins, my mom, my dad. There were like I would say about 20 people in that one house.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
a big house. But I didn't know any less. I thought that we were rich.
Because when
Lots
you're
of
happy, who cares, right?
yes, that's true. Yes. And I was happy. And but I knew like for the when compared to when I came to Canada, it was like day to night. I was like, wow, what I was living over there and coming here, it's a whole new perspective.
Guess what, Vanessa? This is your
Okay.
floor. You get to do whatever you want.
Okay. Perfect. So, like I said before, I was raised with my grandparents, my family, my uncles, and while we were poor, and I didn't know any better, I had everything I needed: a roof over my head, friends to play with, and a family that loved me. But at the age of 10, my world crumbled. And that's when my mom sat me down and revealed the truth that would change forever my life. Until that moment, I had no idea what I have been raised by my stepdad, unaware of missing pieces in my life. Suddenly, everything made sense. The feelings of not quite fitting in the unspoken void I couldn't explain. I never asked my mom about my meeting my biological father, but as I grew, I felt deep emptiness inside me. I watched my friends with their fathers and wonder why don't I have that? What did I do to deserve this? The pain stayed with me for years, and I never got the chance to meet my real father because he passed away when I was very small. Yes, I know. And later I learned that he was not in a stable place to raise a family.
Yeah.
He was in a bad situation. So my grandparents arranged for my mom to marry my stepdad. So she married him so I can have a father. But it was still a hole in my heart, reminding me. But over time, I found peace in knowing that one day I'll meet my dad in heaven. So that was the gratitude that I will get eventually. I will meet him. And so my uncles often came to Peru because they moved to Canada, and they would come to Peru and bring us gifts, and we were like the happiest kids. And one day, as we were in Halloween, and I dressed up as a butterfly, and I didn't even know I was manifesting it. I was saying, I'm the butterfly of Canada. I'm the butterfly of Canada. And I didn't even know. And then 4 years later, I came to Canada.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes. So that was really like something that brought me here. And I had to learn English. I had to make new friends. And I slowly found my place here in Canada.
Nice.
And then, so we came in 97
Okay.
here in Canada. And I graduated 20, so 97, 20. sorry, 201. I graduated from high school. So
Okay.
4 years. So, yeah, I think it's about that. All right. 6 years after, I had two wonderful daughters, Annabelle and Emily. My older one is right now 18 years old, and her name is Annabelle. And my second one is 16 years old, and her name is Emily.
Nice. Beautiful names you chose.
Yes, thank you. But after I separated from their father, so that's unfortunate. But at that moment, I had a choice to stay in the situation or move on with my life. And I had the courage to leave. And I pursued my passion, which led me to start with PSW to the rescue.
Wow.
Yes. So it's because I had to leave a situation to start a new. I guess when it says it's true, when one door closes, another one opens. So that gave me the courage to start in helping families. And every family that I go to, I always give them my 100% because I love learning where everyone's path were once because they all had a story to tell. So
Sure.
I love to hear people's stories and I enjoy what I do. It made me happy that I could share my gift with the people that I was helping.
I think that's an amazing story. What a wonderful journey. I'm also in Canada. Yes,
Yeah,
and Canada is a beautiful country. We all came from somewhere in our backgrounds, right?
yeah,
I was born here, but my ancestors were not born here. We all came from some kind of a background in Canada, and I
yeah,
love Canada, but I know you do, but you
yeah.
also probably love your homeland. And I
I
guess
do.
the journeys are the journeys. But now today, look at you. You're a CEO of a company. Now,
Yeah.
I think you said a couple of your family members are part of the company.
Yes, so the honors are my sister, my mom, and me. All three of us. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how long and I'm sorry, how long have you been doing that for? Your business?
Uh, we've been doing it for about, I would say, 20 years now.
20 years, right on.
Yes.
Wonderful. That's great. And now when I know PSWs, they go into houses and they work with a lot of people who need the home care. Do you work with
Yeah.
a lot of perhaps senior people?
Yes, we work with a lot of seniors, but not just seniors, like mothers that are having babies and they don't have family to help them look after over the night because they've been awake all day and all
Oh,
night. So we
sure.
also do mothers that recently newborn babies and also people that are going through surgeries. So if you're
Oh.
having a hip surgery, arm operation, anything to do, we also do that because you're not able to lift anything up, especially if you do like eye surgery or glaucomas or
Yeah.
not able to do anything. So we're here to rescue in any stage of your life, basically.
Oh, I
Every-
see. Okay. And so you would do things like lighthouse duty, things like
Yeah.
that to help them out too?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was thinking they probably need housework done and perhaps light laundry,
Yes.
things like that just can't get done. And so
Yeah.
you would be able to go in and help them out. And you know what? I was thinking as you were talking, I want her to be my personal support.
Thank you.
You're so friendly and so wonderful. No wonder you have such a successful career.
Thank you. I would say what sets us apart from regular agencies
Yes,
is that I like to be personal with the family. I like to get the family involved because they're the ones that were the caregivers before we came in place.
sure.
So they would know better how they want us to help their parents. I like to send pictures and report after each visit so they
Oh,
know what's going on while we were there. And also they can tell us, okay, I want you to add this to my list. Let's say, oh, I like the way you fold it. Can you put it in the drawers? Like just, and I want them to be part of the care because I don't just want them to hire me and I'm sending the bill at the end of the week. No, that's not what my company it stands for. We're not just do the personal care, we also do the emotional side of because it's very stressful for the families.
I can understand that because they're probably feeling a little bit, they want to be there for their family members, but they have to work and they have to do things and they want them to feel comfortable and they want them to be happy. And if they have someone that can work with and say, okay, they really like this and I'd really like help here, you're able to do that. Your company probably gets a lot of referrals for that because
Yes,
it's so personable, right? How
yes.
do you get business? Vanessa, how do you grow your business?
Most of my business, I would say, is word of mouth. And also, I do a lot of networking. Everybody that's watching me, they all know that I'm the queen of networking. I enjoy not just, even went beyond my PSW role. When I go to networking, I go, oh, I know somebody for you. I can connect you with this person and this person. So I'm just outside my scope of PSW too. And I enjoy getting together with people and helping. And it brings me joy that I can help someone through my journey.
Now, I wanted to ask you, just so the viewers can know, what kind of credentials do you have to be a personal support worker?
To be personal support worker, you need to go to college. So
Okay,
if you go to the community college, it takes about a year.
okay.
And if you go to a private college, it takes about 6 months. So it's up to you how fast you want to do it. And
Is it a lot of medical things or is
no,
it
I
more?
think if you graduated from high school, and I think you only need to have your English and math. That's
Oh,
about it. That's all
okay.
you need. Yeah. So you don't need, I don't think you need biology. I think you just need English and math, and that you can just apply for it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so it's pretty standard.
Okay, good.
So
And you
yeah,
would have to have kind of that personality, right? Where
yeah.
you're an exception.
Thank you.
But you would have to
Yeah.
have a personal way with people because you have to go into their home and you have to
Yes.
be patient. I imagine,
Oh God, yes.
yeah, because there'd be people who, like, honestly, I know there's people that just aren't that good at patience.
No,
You know, all
that's
due
true.
respect, some of them just aren't that good.
No, and then some of them I encounter a lot. They don't want to take a shower. They're like, no, I don't need it today. I'm clean. And the family members, no, you need to take a
Yeah.
shower. You haven't taken one in a week. They're like, but why? I don't go anywhere. I don't need to.
Oh,
And the family members like, you need to have a shower.
yeah, yeah,
So you have to like also listen to the client and the family, but
yeah,
ultimately it's the client's decision that we're helping. So I can't force them, but you have to be persuasive. Okay, if you let me shower you today, I'll take you for a walk or we'll go out for coffee
yeah,
and little things like that. Okay, let me think about it. And
yeah.
then I'll go away and I'll come back for 5 minutes and they're like, okay, I thought about it. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, because they
So,
trust you, right?
yes, they trust
And
me.
I
Yeah.
think that's part of it too. You have to trust the person that's there helping you.
Yeah.
And they may be going, I would imagine there's some medical things like Alzheimer's. There may be some of
Oh
that you
God,
deal
yes.
with. To be fair.
Yes. Oh, a
Yeah.
lot of Alzheimer dementia
Yeah.
patients. Yes, it's very stressful for the families, right? So
Oh
that's
my
what we're
goodness.
here. And that's why I came up with the name PSW to the rescue because you need rescuing. So
Yeah.
we're here to rescue you.
I love the name. What a great name. It's amazing. Now, I know you're in Canada. What province are you in?
So we're in Ontario.
You are in Ontario. Okay, that's where I am also. So,
Oh,
do you work out of the Toronto area or the
I
greater Toronto?
I do the West End. So from
West End.
Stony
Okay.
Creek up to Etobicoke only. So
Oh, okay.
yes.
I know that
So,
area.
mhm,
Very nice area. I'm
yeah.
the east end of Toronto, so the very
Okay.
opposite, almost exactly opposite. That's where I am.
Yeah.
But I do know the West End. That's really good. Will you be expanding to any other areas?
Not at the moment,
Okay,
no. First, I want to establish myself here in the West End, and
sure.
then hopefully in the future, yeah, then we'll see what happens.
So that brings me to my next question. So you're the CEO and you've got your partnerships. So
Yeah.
when you look at yourself 5 years from now, where do you see Vanessa and your company 5 years from now?
Oh my God, I would having 5 years from now about 100 PSW. So right now we have about 20 PSW working for us.
Wonderful.
And yeah, no, we want to help as many family as we can because
That's what I thought.
I enjoy bringing happiness to the families.
I could see you doing that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I was thinking too, so we talked about the senior side, but let's talk about the young moms coming out of the
Yeah.
hospital and they have
Mhm.
brand new babies and they're moms for the first time, or they have already children at home. How would you help them? Talk to me about that.
Okay, sure. So we would help them with the cleaning of the home,
Okay.
maintaining the home, doing their laundry, or if they need to be taken to the hospital because they're not able to drive. Because after you had the baby, you're not allowed to drive for 2 weeks.
You're not
So,
allowed to
and
drive a car after you
no,
have a baby?
no, you're not allowed to drive. I
Well,
have
that's news to me. I did not know that. Kids are full grown now, so I did not know that. I had no idea that I learned something today.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're not allowed to drive for I think 2 weeks.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, viewers. You can't drive for 2 weeks after you have a baby.
Yes. Yes, so that's what, and that we can help them take them to the doctor's
Good.
appointments for the first checkup because we have to come back after, right? So
Right,
if
right.
you have no family members, then you need someone to help you get to the hospital or
Oh,
take an
yeah.
Uber. Why don't you have extra help, someone that can help you? Because it's not easy carrying the diaper bag and the newborn
No,
baby, making meal preparations with their laundry, pick up medications if they need to, take them to doctor's appointments. So same thing like a senior, but it would be for a child.
that is incredible. That you really do a lot. I knew PSWs did a lot and I knew they were extremely helpful, but boy, you've really laid it all out and that's a lot. And well
Yeah.
done. Absolutely well done. Now, when we talk about you going into places, so now we've talked about the seniors, we've talked about the young moms. What if when people come out of the hospital, do you work directly with the hospital? How does that work? Let's say I've had surgery and I need someone to come now help me out. And I hadn't thought of that. Does the hospital refer you or are you connected with the hospital?
No, I wish I was connected. So if someone from the hospital is watching, no, but it's usually like Facebook referrals or friends of friends
Okay.
I've met, and they're aware that they're going for surgery. Then they call us, okay, I'm going in for surgery. How soon can we call you? So they call us. I tell them at least 2 to 3 days
Mhm.
for us to find a PSW to help you. Because what I like to do with my company is I like to send the same PSW all the time. So whoever PSW you got assigned the first day, she's the one that's going to be continuing with you because we want to build that relationship. We wanted to the client to feel more comfortable and say, okay, she knows what she needs to do. I don't need to explain her because if you keep getting different PSWs, then the daughter has to take time off her day off, come explain you what you need to do, and it's a lot of work, right? You can't be missing days of work, right? Come
Right.
explain it to every single PSW what help does need.
I see what you're doing. And probably the patient or the person is more comfortable with the same person anyway, right?
Yes.
They've made
Oh
them
God, yes.
connection.
They
They
love
know,
that. Yeah.
yeah, they know they're coming into their home, they're
Yeah.
working with them, they feel good. And yeah, because there's a safety factor in your own mind. You're like, oh, okay, I know this person. I feel comfortable.
Yeah, and it's also it's your privacy, your body, right? You don't want different people seeing your private body.
I
Yeah.
understand that. It's
So,
hard, it's traumatizing enough, whatever you went through, and now you're gonna,
yeah.
yeah, I get that. I get
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Wow. Now I'm going to have all your information here, Vanessa.
Thank
But
you.
let's say somebody wanted to reach out right now to you. What's the best place?
I would say go on the website.
Go on the website and
Go on
go
the
ahead and
website.
say what the website is.
It's pswtotherescue.com.
Got it. So that's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah. And then you can send your request and we reach out to you within the same day.
Okay, good. Now, do you have any tips for us? Anything that you might advise people to do if they're going, if they need a personal support worker? Is there any tips that you can give?
Just make sure that you feel a connection with the person that you're talking to because quite often you miss that. Go with your gut, whoever you feel comfortable with, not just hire somebody because someone told you to hire them.
Sure.
You have to go with what you feel. And if you feel that this person is, you're comfortable with this person that you're speaking with,
Yeah.
then I would go with that because when I did the buying on my house, I asked somebody for a reference. I needed a lawyer and she gave me three names. I said, "Oh my God, just give me one."
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So then I went with whoever took the time to explain to me, because if they're rushing you on the phone already of
Right.
what you're looking for, then chances are they're gonna be rushing you through work or whatever the help you need with. So I would say go with your gut if you know whoever you're talking to, the agency, and listen to yourself, because we know each other ourselves better than anybody, right?
Vanessa, I cannot say enough how warm and friendly you are. And
Thank
that smile, my goodness, no wonder everyone likes you. And I know in 5 years, we're going to see 100 people working with you. It's going to be
Oh God.
amazing. So I have another question for you. Will you come back and see us again, Vanessa?
Oh God, yes, please. I'll be honored to come again for sure.
Thank you so much. So to everyone, please go now. Do you have a website? Do you have any social media? You said, are you on Facebook or anything like that?
Yeah, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn. What else? YouTube, TikTok. We don't do any
Just do post.
talking.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
so,
Okay. No
yes,
problem.
yeah. And they're
Okay.
all the same. They're all PSW to the rescue. So if you type
Perfect.
in PSW to the rescue, you'll find us.
Wonderful. So everyone definitely go to Vanessa's sites. I'll make sure all of that's down here for
Okay.
you. But
Yeah.
boy, she's just a lovely lady and she's going to be able to help you and your family. My name is Teresa Aker. You're with Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. Please subscribe to my channel here and to Vanessa's. Make sure you go to her social media. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Bye-bye now. Bye.